Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Denver. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
319. Back north.
Once again, it's Warren. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
258. Yeah, live. Inside.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
And the Steelers
18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler first down.
Let it! 319! Jump out!
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Jump out.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the
We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing, Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Broncos.
12 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah, 319. Yeah, this. Screen it, get out.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
319. Flip it down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ran it. 319. Jumbo. Flip it down.
Here's Warren. Past midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
16 more yards.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
A gain of 16 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
258. Screen it, get out.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ran it. 319. Screen it, get out.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll try and run it here with Warren. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 49. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down, 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by P.J. Watt. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 4. They'll run it right here with Warren. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Adam Thielen. It's a turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down. Nix. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. First and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up first and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Steelers,
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
a gain of
Back
21
with more
yards.
after the break.
First down,
You're tuned in to the
Pittsburgh.
NFL on EA Sports. Quickly out wide to Thielen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain
14
of 14 yards.
on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go right back to Thielen. Again, it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
Now Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Quick throw there, and the RPO is broken up. They had no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Get 300. Get 300. Slip again.
From the gun, Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Warren. And he'll dive forward at the end. An effort to pick up an extra yard or 2.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll keep it on the ground. Diving for the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Warren, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. One more time with Warren. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 13, Broncos 12. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
40-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
7 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game.
A 59-yard attempt.
This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And with no time remaining, that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early... Two left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 46. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Allen going to throw again. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Looking right. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, take 26.
They'll throw 3rd and long. intercepted. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Paul Bishop. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Downfield by Kincaid. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Raider able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
We are going.
We'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Rodgers from the gun. On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Pressure coming. Rodgers. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And 10 yards to
No, no,
go.
no. 58. The 50. Get 300. Get 300. Get right.
Third and long for him here. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, 626.
The Steelers first down.
Inside.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Excellent. 26. 26.
First down. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
318. Hey, 88. 88. 88. Wide left. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, this. Take 30.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
258. Get 300. Get 300. Inside. 258.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Right left. 318.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Johnson now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of
Buffalo
14
calls it
yards.
second time out of the half.
That's good for a
And they
Bills.
still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10
Offense
at the
getting set.
50-yard
Here's first and 10. Here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 29-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Allen. He puts some juice on it deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Gets him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hey, 626.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Green 18.
He'll throw it. He's trying to push the field. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Final throw before the break. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. A pistol snap. Rodgers. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Complete right side to Washington. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Going again here, it's Rogers. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Get to Warren from the pistol. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw here, third down. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And goes to the hurry up here.
Steelers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rogers going to throw on first. Left side, caught by Metcalf. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Looking quickly here.
24 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, 88. Stay right.
Here's Rogers on first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their handles was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The Steelers calling their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Offense in the hurry up here.
26 yards. First down, Steelers.
Wide left. Jam. Zone. Back zone. 50.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 27 on the play. Man, that's good.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, Roy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. We'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at 7. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Is 3rd down.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Screen 18. Screen 18.
Warren will try the right side. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Get 300. Get 300. Screen 18.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
A gain of 7, and the Steeler 1st down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
258.
Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
26. Hey, take 26.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Blue 58. Over. Blue 58.
Austin is there and brings in another one. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 26-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Blue 58.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third down and 6.
Blue 58. Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Yeah, this. Blue 58.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 10. A handoff for Warren. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Blue 58.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
319. Jump out. Jump.
Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try.
A 33-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we came to play today.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I almost see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Right around set. Yellow.
Now Purdy. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Yellow.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy off the play fake. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18, over here. Yellow.
Purdy. The man is Jerron Jennings. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. And this is caught, Jennings. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Purdy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of 5. Brings up second.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now look at him go. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had a goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
49ers nothing. Chris Boswell.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. In trouble, and he's taken down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Purdy now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
258. 26.
Warren running between the tackles. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Warren once more. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Look at the 88.
Rogers going to throw here. 3rd down. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
319. Back north. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Get 300. Get 300.
4th down now, Rogers. He connects downfield. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. This is Warren, headed right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. Complete at the 2. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
First turn of the game for James Cook. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 4.
Another one for Cook. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Working quickly here. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They will go. It's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Green 18.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
26.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Kicked 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Nick Herbig making the play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Bills. First down.
On first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Another Bills. First down. First and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Bills 7.
Things trim back down to a single-point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
258. 258.
Right in the left side with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
319.
Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
26 to 58. Yeah, this. 88.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 6. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come after the 35.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
17 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Poyer has it. And he's going to bring this back to the pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is TT tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rodgers from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. And they sneak it with Rodgers. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers get it back to within 6.
Steelers 15.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Half 85, half 85. Alert! Go!
Back to throw now, Allen. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And the Bills sending out Matt Prater now. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Taking a deep shot here. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Middle.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. By a man, he's in the clear. Cuts right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Monday.
Allen looking to throw this. He won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Steelers 15. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
158. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw, Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hey, 626.
Pistol snap. Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
158. Inside. Plant. Zip. Box it. Back north.
Throw here, 3rd down. Left side, caught by Metcalf. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
258.
Rodgers off the play action. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Rock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And Allen will hold on to this. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Gets to space right side. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points.
37. Steelers 15.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bills take possession at the 42-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Allen looking to throw.
At the 34-yard line.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Alert, alert, Brown 80. What's that?
Third and long for him here. The steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
4th down, here's Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They've got to keep moving quick here.
22 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll get more interceptions.
He's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Austin. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
Again, Rodgers trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Box it.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
26. Hey, take 26. Back north.
Working inside the red zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design. And
put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside.